I'm Joshua Lisec, and today I want to share with you a piece that I recently wrote up as sort of a tribute. You might be familiar by now with the top story on the internet, social media, frankly, the world. Our beloved Scott Adams just shared that he was diagnosed with a cancer. It's metastatic stage 4 pancreatic cancer. It's apparently the exact same cancer that former President Joe Biden was just recently diagnosed with. And I want to share with you this piece that I wrote up as a tribute to Scott. It's a sort of an op-ed that you're going to see making the rounds most likely. I'd like to share that with you exclusively here on Daily Persuasion. The first person I texted after death touched my life as a father was Scott Adams, my internet dad. At that time, Scott only knew me as the ghostwriting and book publishing guy from Ohio, whom he cured of Trump derangement syndrome. From that afternoon on, I believed Scott knew me as a case study because the grief reframe he texted me to help me work through my profound loss later appeared in Reframe Your Brain, his 2023 book, which I had the great pleasure and privilege of working with him on, collaborating him on. Chapter 3, the excerpt is, when you experience the death of a loved one, your instincts push you into feeling tragedy, loss, and pain. Once you've had enough of that, and when you are ready, after tossing these 5 words around in your mind to release some of the pain: gratitude, respect, honor, privilege, service. Scott was right. Thank you, Scott. On Monday, May 19th, 2025, on episode 2844 of Coffee with Scott Adams, the Dilbert creator, New York Times bestselling author, and most influential personal development writer of all time, Scott Adams, shared his diagnosis with the world. Quote from Scott. Some of you have already guessed, so this won't surprise you at all, but I have the same cancer that Joe Biden has. So I also have prostate cancer that has also spread to my bones, Scott says. But I've had it a lot longer than he's had it. Well, longer than he's admitted to having it. So my life expectancy is maybe this summer. I expect to be checking out from this domain sometime this summer, Scott says. Later, he added, I have to say that, everybody has to die as far as I know. And it's kind of civilized that you know about how long you have so you can put your affairs together and make sure you've said your goodbyes and done all the things you need to do. The news hit the World Wide Web hard. Everybody's phones are blowing up. Grown men are bawling their eyes out in public. The reaction just makes sense. Scott is the original internet dad. He is the man who has become a father figure in so many ways to so many millions of us. Scott, through his books, his comics, his speeches, and his daily live streams, has helped countless individuals in America and around the world. It's not unreasonable to estimate that Scott Adams has impacted billions. For almost 4 decades, Scott has taught us how to get raises, eat healthy, lose weight, grieve nobly, quit drinking, love bravely, date smarter, trust yourself, get promoted, beat depression, start businesses, release addiction, create with confidence, and much, much more. And so we will wish Scott Adams the best. We will pray for him. We will give him space, peace, and support. And we will show him gratitude, respect, and honor. It's been the privilege of our generation to witness Scott's once in a civilization service to all mankind. I, for one, count Scott Adams as more than a client, but as a friend. He was there for me when few others were or even knew how to be. Scott is there for all of us every single day on Coffee with Scott Adams. So if you don't mind, go over to Scott Adams' account on X right now and thank him for what he is and his work have done for you and meant to you personally. It's x.com/Scott Adams says. The tears will flow. Let the gratitude flow all the more. Your simultaneous sipper, Joshua Lisec.